Hello, today we're going to be restoring this metal garden storage unit. In this video we're going to power wash it down, we're going to sort out the rust by neutralising that, we're then going to primer the whole thing and eventually paint it a nice sage green colour. It's been sat in the garden now for 10 years plus and it's covered in grime and moss and a whole load of rust, but the metal is actually still good. First job is going to be to power wash it all down. Right, we've got a nice clean surface to work with now, so we removed all the main debris and any oil residue that's left over. So next job is going to be to use a rust converter. So I've got a can here. This is Genolite, never used them before, but the idea with this is you'll spray it on 2 coats, leaving 15 minutes in between each, and that should give us a surface. Then it will convert the rust and give us a surface ready for painting. So essentially it's like a primer for the metal. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area, or use a mask, it would be even better. We've got a bit of a breeze today, so as long as I stay upwind, I'm okay. And don't breathe. So that's 2 coats of the rust converter on there. If you noticed, it has gone a bit darker. You need to let that dry now. Mainly covering the areas of rust, that's really what we're after, just to stabilise the rust really underneath. Next job is we're going to prime it. We're going to use some red oxide primer, and then finally we can paint it. Now I'm only doing this roughly. I mean, if I wanted to bring it back to its true glory, I'd strip it all down, and there's some few dinks in it and dents and things, but I'm really not that bothered. It's just a shame to waste it because it's still functional. So I just want to give it a little bit of a new lease of life with a bit of paint, and then I can stick it back down the bottom of the garden. Hopefully it'll last another 5 or 6 years as it is. Right, I'll give you the quick heads up on these HVLP paint guns. This was just over £20 off Amazon, so really cheap. I think you can get them even cheaper without all the kit and everything with them. The key things that I've learned is I've got a really small compressor, so it's 24-litre capacity compressor, 750 watts, and it does 150 litres per minute of air it can output, which is about 5.2 cubic feet per metre, or CFM as sometimes referred to, which is enough to power one of these. I mean, it's on the lower end, but it's enough. Now, when I spray, I can do maybe 5 minutes before the tank is really empty, and I just need to give it a minute or 2 to catch up. But you can carry on. What I've learned is you need to make sure that the paint is quite thin. So I was aiming for like a milky texture. So I'm using water-based paint, so I just mixed in some water. You have to kind of do that by eye to your feel. Like I say, it's the first time I've used one of these, and I've watched a couple of videos. So if it saves you a bit of time, just giving you a lowdown. Things to notice on here. So I set this one to about 35 psi, or just over 30 psi. So you pull the trigger, the needle will go down, just alter this knob here until it says about 30. This here, close it all the way, then open it up a couple of turns. That controls the amount of air that comes through. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference for me because my compressor's quite low anyway. Next one is this knob here. That controls the amount of paint that comes out of your hopper and goes out the front. So close that all the way up, and then I've opened it up a couple of turns, and that's plenty. The more I got used to it, the more I was opening up more and letting more paint go through. but then I got a bit too cocky and there was too much paint coming out, and therefore it started to run a bit. So keep that sort of a quarter of the way, sort of as it goes its whole length. And then last one is fan control here. So that all the way down to minimum creates like a little circle. As you open it up, no more than about a quarter of a turn for me, opens up the fan. So it's more like an elliptical shape. And that's it. So this one here, fan control, open a little bit. Paint amount was about a quarter for me, and then about halfway open with the air at the bottom. And the last bit here set to about 30 psi. And that runs fine off my Hyundai 24-litre compressor.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
It's actually come out a little lighter than I thought it would do. It's natural sage. I figured it'd be some sort of green, dark green, but I quite like it. It matches in with another metal shed that I've got over there. The colours are pretty similar, and it sort of fits into the garden as well. Right, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next DIY video.